listening to another classic today. It's Machine Gun Etiquette by Damned. I listened to their debut album, Damned, a little bit ago. I'll link it up in the top corner if you haven't seen it yet. I really like everything I hear from the Damned, and the next album that was recommended to me in a few different spots across the internet was Machine Gun Etiquette. It's their third album, so we're skipping one. Don't know why, but apparently this one's really good. I love Damned. They may be my favorite punk band, but I still feel like I haven't listened to enough punk to fully say that yet. But so far, they're definitely the one I gravitate towards most. The full cut of this reaction will be up on Patreon. Love song.
Ladies and gentlemen, how do?
Feels actually a lot heavier. What? It's louder and noisier and even more messier. Oh. This is actually nice. Okay, I like this one. Really likes the guitar solo. God, it's okay. Alright, Machine Gun Etiquette. I can't remember, did the last album feel this noisy? I don't feel like it did. No negative connotation on messy. I like it. I feel like I'm listening to this song on 1.25 speed. This is cool though, I like the change up. Yeah, that guitar's still very quietly in the back. This album's flying by, what the? I honestly don't really know what to think of it so far. It's like there's a lot of different styles going on. Ooh. I like this style. Oh. Just can't be happy today. This is my new favorite song.
They're burning the books. The church is in ruins. The priests hang on hooks. The radio's on ice. The telly's been banned. The army's in power. The devil coming.
Whoa, that can't be good. Okay. No idea what I'm listening to. I just can't be happy today. Just can't be happy today. Ironic because this song makes me really happy. I honestly love it when sad songs make me happy because I like them so much. This doesn't feel like the past album I listened to by them. It feels like they've really tried to accomplish something a bit more, I guess, here, in a way. Whether that means I like it more or not than the previous album, I don't know yet. Because if you're trying to do more, you could be experimental and try different styles, and it works, and it's interesting. Or you're ruining something that was already great. You didn't need to. So I don't know yet. The first 3 songs, Love Song, I really liked it. I feel like most people would like that song. That felt most like what they previously were. Also, the bass was really good in that song. The bass was really heavy and dark. It just stuck out to me, I guess, when I was listening to the song. The Machine Gun Etiquette, the second song, that was probably my least favorite of the 3 tracks so far. I just feel like it was a bit too messy. And then I Just Can't Be Happy Today, I loved it. Love that song. I just can't be happy today. Yeah. And I liked the keys as well in the verse. See, that's a bit different. That's a new different style that they're adding in, but I liked it. It worked. So we can go either way here with this album, I think. We could even better than their debut. Or I don't like it as much as their debut. Because I love their debut. But it is The Damned. I trust them at this point. I just can't be happy today. That's my new favorite song. Can you tell? I'll be listening to that song all week. Yes, piano, okay. My favorite instrument? It's beautiful. It's definitely stepping outside the realms of punk. There's the punk. I like the really abrupt change there. Ah, cool. Oh. A guitar riff that I've really, really loved so far. That's what reminds me of the debut. Ah. Whoa. These guitars, they feel really heavy. They remind me of metal a little bit. Ah. Perfect. That's my favorite type of damned right there. Including the weird piano intro. That wasn't even punk at all. I don't mind if they change up a little bit. As long as they also... yeah. Here we go. Oh, I've been listening to so much... Oh, wait. I can't interrupt the solos. I always forget. What the? Excuse me? Excuse me? These tracks are working now. Who's this bassist? Who are you? Oh. Woo! Wait, another perfect song? What was that instrumental break in the middle of that song? What did I even listen to? Now we've got a circus song? And it sounds so good? Oh. I love laughter at songs. Oh, oh, oh. It's already quite dark. If this song is also amazing, like the last 3 songs, I might start to lose my mind. It's definitely potential. I like this one too. This one is like actually a lot more catchy than the other ones. That's the appeal of it for me. That chorus could slightly get a bit boring for me, potentially though. These verses. Ugh. Love the organ. Organ? In the back? Oh. See, I don't like it as much because it's major. I like the minor. That's alright, the verse isn't perfect. Oh! Yes! I love it! Really liked all of them. I loved 3 of them. These hands was the only one I didn't love. Yes. Melody Lee, we started with the piano. Antipope had this weird drum sequence, like percussion moment in the bridge. These hands, it was a clown number. Plan 9 Channel 7 wasn't so weird. There wasn't really a weird moment in that one. But the first 3 songs, they took risks there. They didn't just do like a solid punk number. They put in weird stuff and it all worked. I already loved the verses. Like I said, the choruses weren't my cup of tea, but that outro was so good, it doesn't matter. I will listen to a song just for the outro if I love the outro so much. 100%. Noise, noise, noise. Reminds me of Neat, Neat, Neat. My favorite Damn song. Maybe my favorite Damn song is off this album now though. I'm not gonna lie. One of these might overtake it. I haven't mentioned yet, but these drums. Oof. Actually really, really like the drums, yeah. Oh! Nice. Isn't it nice in here? Isn't it nice in here? Looking at you. Looking at you. Looking at you. This is like back to the original debut right now. It feels like I'm listening to like a rock band on stage. The guitar and the drums, the sound. After a little vocal moment.
So you long hair.
This is so fun. I wish I was at a concert. Yep. I actually really like looking at you. Wow, yeah, after like the first 7 tracks, we're really just taking it back to the original Damn sound, I feel. This bassist hat, dude. Oh, Anti-Pope, hello! Oh, I want longer solos, please! This bassist is crazy! What? Ah! This album's getting such a high rating. This is crazy. Alright, smash it up, last track. I feel like speaking in an English accent now after listening to this. This album, just in sections, really reminds me of the 80s. For a 79 album, I'm really impressed. It doesn't feel like the 70s to me. Nice. That flowed well. That was nice. Cool. Woo! First half, part 1, really liked. Part 2, starting to get interesting. What's this going? Who is this dude? Smash it up. Smash it up!
Gonna scream and shout to my dying friend. I'm gonna smash it up till there's nothing left. Smash it up. And everybody smashing things
You know what? Unfortunately, I was in love with that last track. I really thought I would be with part 1. Part 1 was great. Part 2, too major, too happy. That's unfortunate, but Liar and Looking For You, really loved those tracks. Noise, Noise, Noise was just sort of like a basic Damn track that I would like. I think that'd work really well on their debut album. But I think Looking At You and Liar, more at my alley. Liar doing that drum moment in the middle once again, switching up the drums. Yes. Please. Looking At You I loved because it made me very nostalgic. But for me, listening to that track, it really reminded me of some live performances I watched of my dad performing back in the 80s in his band. So that's what I thought of those last 4 tracks. Looking At You and Liar being my favorites. Noise, Noise, Noise. I liked it, thought it was solid, just didn't think it was amazing. And Smash It Up. Loved part 1, didn't love part 2. I have to say, the middle section of this album is my favorite thing ever. I was actually getting emotional listening to Plan 9 Channel 7 a little bit. After like 4 amazing tracks in a row, it was like, I haven't found an album I love this much since Tool. That was only a month ago or so. So not that long. Maybe I'm getting a little greedy, wanting to find so many albums that I love so quick. But I did actually end up loving this album quite a lot. It will get a high rating. I don't think it hits the 90s, but it's gonna be high 80s. I'm interested if I rate it higher than they debut, because I feel like there are quite a few standouts on this album. Maybe I see their debut as more of like a solid album, but this album I think has better highs, I guess. Oh my god, I just watched my review back for The Damned, the debut album, and yeah, what I said, I essentially said there wasn't like a bad part of the album. Like, I would listen to the whole thing the whole way through and enjoy it. And the lowest rating I gave a song was 0.5. Same here again, there's no zeros in this album. I don't know if Damned could ever make a song that I completely dislike or don't enjoy at all. I feel like I always like whatever they put out there. I gave their debut an 87.5, and I give this album an 86.4. So slightly lower, by the smallest little amount. But I really think what I said is true. I really think that this album, I like it slightly less, 1 point less, but I actually think maybe there's higher highs in this album. I don't know if it's recency bias, like maybe I need to go listen to debut again, and there will be songs I love just as much on that album, but I feel like there were some big highs in the middle section of this album that I can't ignore. I hope you enjoyed watching this today with me. It is so funny to look back at my Damned reaction from 3 months ago, to watch that quickly. I feel like I'm so different. It's just so funny to think. I really feel like a move, it can sort of change you a little bit. I'm just starting to feel that now. It's weird, just watching that video then really made me think about all these things. But I'll go think about these things on my own. I won't bore you with them. And I'll see you next week with another album reaction. Next week, I am so excited. I don't know if anybody else can be excited, but I have a Kira pick. I have a pick that I have picked out. Until then, I hope you have a nice week. If you would like early access to my video that's coming next week, or my video that's coming in 2 weeks, they'll already be up on Patreon. All my videos go up 2 weeks early on my Patreon. And the full cut to this reaction will also be up on Patreon if you're interested. Bye from me and The Damned. We'll see you soon. Bye.